Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm Communications.
Hi, I'm Cindy and I'm historian.
Today we will be giving a lesson over robotics for Community First.
Community First is an international volunteering day founded by FRC team Roboactive 2096, in which all participating teams place their robot aside and set the community first priority.
The History of Robotics Engineering by our lovely strategist, Samantha. General Overview. The concept of mechanical devices has existed from as early as 3000 BC, with the intention of human figurines used to strike clock, and became more practical around 1557 as Giovanni Torani invented a wooden robot to retrieve the emperor's daily bread. However, although these inventions became the inspiration for our modern robots, it wasn't until the late 1960s that we began seeing the breakthroughs present in modern day robots.
After obtaining George C. Deville's robot patent, businessman Joseph Engelberger modified the robot and its manipulator to become an industrial powerhouse. 8 years later, the Stanford Research Institute developed a robot with autonomous movement and the ability to mildly respond to its surrounding environment. The development and its evolution of robots since then, and consequently robotics, has been revolutionizing exponentially with no signs of slowing down in the near future.
Robotics, computer science. The science behind robotics can be traced to Joseph Mary Jacquard's invention in 1804, the Jacquard loom. Jacquard's invention learned to translate patterns from punch cards into commands that would create a weaving motion, the very first instance of computer programming in human history. As early as 1939, we've witnessed the incorporation of artificial intelligence technologies into robotics. The World's Fair featured a robot, Electro, who could respond to the rhythm of voice commands later in 1943. The groundbreaking A Logical Calculus of the Ideas Immanent in Nervous Activity was published and became a foundational piece for artificial neural networks in robotics. As we approach 1949, we witness American inventor William Gray Walter create a tortoise. As we approach 1949, we witness American inventor William Gray Walter create a tortoise shaped robot which could maneuver itself towards light sources and finding itself back to their charging station. A fundamental introduction to sensor technology and feedback loops. 6 decades later, Cynthia Brazel created Kismet, a robot designed to read emotions. Her invention incorporated audio sensors and algorithm which would react to specific emotions and expressions, and whose programming laid the foundation for modern voice assistants like Siri and Alexa. Throughout these 2 centuries, we witnessed a rapid evolution in the computer systems used to automate robots and their impacts on robotics as a general field.
Robotics, the engineering. As for the engineering portion of robotics, the development and enhancement of modern day robots can be attributed to the Industrial Revolution. The contributions made to engineering through the experimentation with steam powered engines opened possibilities for intelligent and autonomous robots. Fast forward to the 1950s, various engineers developed newer, more efficient robots to weave clothes and quicken the clothing manufacturing process. Only 4 years later, Case Western Reserve created a complex hydraulically powered robotic arm which revolutionized the engineering of robotic arms in both the military and industry. A decade after, we see Ralph Monster develop two remotely operated robots who featured hinge type fingers that could grab items with commands from a human operator wearing the apparatus. This this jointed design effectively improved the flexibility of robots, making them sustainable for inspection. NASA's 1975's ARM design further solidified the possibility of remote control robots and featured a much heavier design which could extend further outwards. In 1986, we see the incorporation of sensors and tracking added to robots with Stanford's shaky prototype.
Here are our sources. Thank you so much for watching our first YouTube video, and a huge thank you to Roboactive for inviting us to participate in Community First this year.
We hope everybody learned a little bit more of the history of robotics.